Welcome guys, this is KOK Party Favors. Today we're going to be featuring a paper flower, and I have my petals here. This is my base. So I'm going to start with my petals. And what I'm going to do is cut up the center. And with these paper flowers, if you make a small cut, you'll get more of a curve in your flower. If you make the cut longer, then it's a flatter shaped petal, okay? It doesn't curve as much as if you cut longer. And that's a preference thing. Either way is fine. And I have 6 of each size petal, and all I'm doing with this flower assembly is using 2 layers of petals. And that's another thing too, you can make as many layers as you like. There's no right or wrong. Okay, so with this first one, I am going to put my little dab of glue here and fold it over where I cut it and just hold it there for a minute till the glue sets. I'll do each petal like this. And when you guys get to the boring parts like this, if you want, you can fast forward. I have 6 of each petal. Now we'll go to our next petal. Okay, now for this part, I'm going to put my base. This is my flower base. I'm going to sit it down, and I am going to just kind of lay my petals out so I can get an idea of how much I need to overlap each petal to the other petal. Okay, so I'm not going to have to overlap these too much, okay? So this first petal, I'm just going to glue on one side. And then just tuck it under. Tuck it under here. the little sides that I'm leaving up, I am going to, oh, I glued that one wrong. I'm going to glue those down as well once I get the entire row done. Okay, just gonna lift that up. Put that over. Now the ends that have not been glued down, I will go ahead and put some glue there. I only glue one side because you want to be able to tuck your petal under each one that you lay down. Okay, so that is our first layer of petals. Now we'll go to the second. When I put the second petal on, I am going to go right in the center of these two petals here. Okay, here's one petal, there's two. So this one is going to sit right, the V is going to be as close to that as possible. So it's going to like sit right in the middle of each petal. And this one will be the same. Go to the next one. There's no perfect way. All you want to do is try to create as much symmetry as possible. You want to have your flower looking uniform on all sides if you can. Okay, so now I'm going to glue down the other ends. And I love making paper flowers. I've been making them for probably 10 years now. Okay, and it looks like there's a problem here. This one should be over. This is one I mistakenly glued. That's the one I mistakenly glued both sides. Okay, so I fixed that. All right, guys. So now we have our petals glued. Now I'm going to decide what type of center I want on this flower. I have several options. This one here, this is something my sister created. She's a crafter as well. And it's just an old CD. And she put rhinestones on it. And I use those for my center sometimes too. Okay, that's really pretty. Now the other one I have, which I think I'm going to go ahead and use for tutorial purposes, I'm going to sit my flower here. This is a styrofoam ball that I got from Dollar Tree. I cut it in half, used Mod Podge, and then added my glitter. And with my Cricut machine, I've cut out different patterns to make my center for my flower. So this is going to be my outer layer of my center. What I'm going to do is fold it over. I'm not going to crease it. I'm just going to take and get the ends together. Now when I glue it, I'm not going to start at the beginning. I'm going to take this one and bring it down. I'm going to start the glue here, and this is just going to be open, okay? So I'm just going to put some glue on down, just a little bit. I don't go down the whole line. Get that parted here, and then I'll continue on down the line. with that little slant. So this is what it's going to look like when you start. It has that slight little slant in it. So I'm going to keep going down. Making sure I get a good seal. Okay, so this is one, and I'm going to do the other one like this too, okay? Okay, so now I have these two adhere together. Now what I'm going to do is take it and wrap it around my styrofoam ball, okay? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a little glue at the beginning here, and I'm going to go right around the rim of my styrofoam ball. And that's where I'm going to start, okay? And what I'll do is hold that down, and then I'll keep gluing all the way down, going all the way around my styrofoam. And then where we end there, we're going to start this other one. Just going to line it up at the bottom as well. And we're going to keep going around. What we have so far. And I'm going to spread it out a little bit so you can still see the gold center. Okay. So this is the center of the flower so far. Okay. Now we're going to go and put this pink ruffle here. We're going to add that to our flower. Okay. So what I'm going to do is take it, and I am going to go around the base just like I did with the other. Okay, so I'm going to put one more tier around here with the pink. So now I'm going to start this one where I left off at. And then just slowly go around with my glue. I'm just holding it in place as I go, giving the glue time to dry, and continuing on with my assembly. So we're gonna untangle these. Okay, so this is what the center looks like so far, okay? What I'm going to do is just take and fold it over. You can fold it back so you can manipulate it to the shape that you want. And then what I'm going to do now is I am going to add it to my flower center. And as I've already showed in my other flower video, the way I hang them on the wall is I get a piece of wire, and this, you can find this at Dollar Tree, Amazon, and I cut it, and I fold it over, and I take it and I twist the bottom two pieces together. Hang it up. This is the part that I hang it with. So there in the center, and I take my glue gun and I just run glue all over that bottom part and a little bit past the twisted part, just to make sure Okay, guys, so this is our flower. It turned out beautiful, guys. This is our beautiful paper flower we just made. All right. Flower came out beautiful, guys. This is our end product. Okay. I'll post a full picture in the thumbnail so you get to see what it looks like. It came out beautiful. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video.